Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the CSE 310 project, and today I'll be talking about TypeScript. This TypeScript is quite a very simple project, and it is simple in the sense that I created a notepad. What I created here is a simple notepad where you can add notes to a list, and I did that with TypeScript. As you can see on my screen, I have the TypeScript configuration, I have the package.json, I have the package lock.json. I also have a git ignore, so I'll be able to add the node modules and the gist into the git ignore, and also have a README file in the project. Now, for the TypeScript, we know that using TypeScript, you have to use .ts, unlike JavaScript where you use JS. For TypeScript, it's TS, but for you to be able to compile properly, there's a dist where it has the index.js. So whatever I compile here, because of this index.js, it's going to make the application to run smoothly without any issues, converting my TypeScript to JavaScript. Now, if you look at this project, as you can see, the first thing I created was a class uh, named Note. And this class Note has a constructor almost similar to C Sharp. And this constructor is going to have a username, the title, the content, and the date it was posted. But I'm actually initializing the date immediately. So you can see here, I'm already assigning the date a variable immediately. But for these ones, they're just going to be strings that I'm going to collect from the user. And this empty bracket here it's something in TypeScript that we use to default all of this. So instead of retyping this over in a bracket, uh, saying maybe public, then try to write it again, I just use this empty bracket to tell TypeScript that, hey, automatically use all of this for whatever is coming in. And then also inside the note class, I created a function called to display, and that display is void. It's void because it's not returning anything, almost similar to C Sharp as well. So you can see here I'm getting the name, which is this.name, which is this class username, which we find here. I'm collecting that. So I'm also displaying the title, the content, and the date it was posted. Then I also created another class, which is known as the Notes Manager, where I'll be able to manage those things. Now, in this Notes Manager, the first thing I did was to, first of all, create a variable of node lists. And then I, of course, assigned the node list. The node list is an empty list. Then I created a function called add notes, and add note is void because it's not returning anything. Now, add note is going to take these strings, which is the username, the title, and the content, and then I use the try catch because of in this project we're asked to handle errors. So I use the try catch to be able to handle the error in this case. So I said if it's not username or it's not title or it's not content, then throw new error. You should throw new error that the person should please enter all the required content. Now I also add program. So let me just run the program so that you can see how it happens. And to do that, we just type. Oh, something is yeah. So it's actually npm start. Um, and now that says welcome. It says what do you want to do. If I click on one and I click enter, it says add no my name. I put in the name. It says title. I says TypeScript, TypeScript, and I says this is a good language to learn. And now it gave me a message that it has been added successfully. Now let's use number two. If I press number two, or let's say I press number two, you can see it shows the person that posted it, which is me. It shows the topic, which is TypeScript, and it shows there's a good language. Says this is a good language to learn, and I also give the date it was posted. Now if I put some other number like 4 and click enter, it will give me a message saying invalid option. Try again, which is trying to handle error. And if I press 3 and click enter, it will say thank you, and it will be exiting.